We
Yay!
are back after a week of hiatus. I hope everyone is adjusting to the new Sunday schedule. Pretty alright.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
Hell yes. And with that, we are going to be resuming where we left off last week because we ran for 5 goddamn hours last week. And while I love you
Yes, we
guys,
did.
I do also love sleep.
Yeah, I got school tomorrow.
Yeah, my parents told me to fuck off.
No.
Hell yeah. Alright.
I got work tomorrow.
I gotta work tomorrow.
So, to get back to setting the scene, you guys have not exactly had the most bodacious day of your lives.
Nope.
You are currently in a ancient crypt that was pretty much taken over by what you now know to be a necromancer, Granimus Ri, who, using the artifact that you gave him, did some kind of sus shit. And now you're fighting one of his creations, the Spinster. It is a giant, almost spider-like monstrosity made up of a number of different corpses, and it's actively trying to kill you.
Very rude.
Very rude.
Very rude.
Man, imagine being that spider thing. Ha.
Nothish, do you remember if you took your turn before we finished last week?
I want to say that my last turn was to boost Remiel, but I'm not 100% on that.
You did the protection against good and evil.
I think that was it.
I think it may have made a save. Did you cast anything requiring a wisdom save?
No, I don't think. No, yeah, what I tried last turn was actually
You kind of muffled.
my last turn was my patron ability.
Right, you were trying to use Fey Presence. I believe it made it.
Yeah,
What's your spell save DC?
16.
16. Beats it, and fortunately beats it. It is not flinching. This thing watches you, I imagine, kind of like put on the smolder and just try and like look fancy. And as soon as you stop, it just lets loose this blood-curdling scream straight in your face. So it's going through. Lucia, we are actually starting with you. What are you doing? This thing is very familiar. It is what kicked you out of your previous house, and it seemed to have a, something similar to this, because this is not a thing that you saw before. Something similar to this kicked you out of your house, and seemed to have had a role in why your dad Levi is like he is now.
Can this thing take heat damage?
Heat damage, you said?
Yeah. I was gonna use fortifying fumes.
Fortifying fumes is...
Oh wait.
Yeah, fortifying fumes is not an attack. That is like a buff.
Alchemist fire, sorry.
Yeah. Alchemist fire is absolutely something you can use. I do suggest that you do what we talked about last time and chuck it instead of making a thing do a dexterity check, because this thing, it's scuttly. It's just not very good for being a target of something with a dex check.
Okay. So I just roll.
Yep, that will be let's see here. That will be roll 1d20 plus 5.
Alright, hold on. Oh shit.
Oh shit. Okay, roll me that 2d8 plus 3. You chuck this thing, you chuck this like small handheld bomb directly into its face.
You said 2d8?
2d8 plus 3. That is how much damage your alchemist fire does. Alright, 11, not bad. Right. Okay. So, you chuck your alchemist fire grenade directly into its face, or what you at least think is its face. It's kind of uncertain.
It's got holes.
It's got holes in a number of places, none of them where they should be.
It got holes close enough.
Either way, it seems very annoyed that you did that. Molly, it is your turn.
Hi!
Hi, I'm Molly.
Cock's gone aggressively. Well, I gotta fucking heal.
Ramiel's gonna heal himself, so you're good. Probably focus on Nothus.
That's a booty hole.
Nothus needs it more than Ramiel does. Like, you know.
Molly's just like, health check!
Vibe check.
Vibe check.
Actually, can I? Wait, hold on. Do I have medicine? Hold on.
I believe you do have medicine trained. What?
Oh no, I don't have medicine trained.
Oh, you don't?
Apparently not.
Oh.
Can I still roll a medicine just to get a general vibe of, hey, the fuck? How's everyone's health?
Yes. I generally allow like a little bit of metagaming as far as how injured people are. But you can roll a medicine check. It won't take up much. You know that Nothus just went down.
Sure.
And, since he got taken from, like, full to 0 in about 5 seconds, you think you might want to, like, give him a little more help.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Cure Life Wounds. I'm gonna do it at first level because I don't have much in terms of slots, and I want to keep my third level just in case Ramiel goes down.
How many slots do you have left?
I have 4 first level, 1 third level. That's it.
Gotcha. Okay, in that case, give me that Cure Wound roll. 9 HP, not bad. Andrew, boost yourself by 9.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oswald, this thing just bit you.
Yeah.
It fucking bites.
Yeah, it bit him.
So, what are you going to do? Because you just tried to stab it, and it bit you.
I'm gonna do what I do best. Stab it again.
Stab it again.
Stab it again.
In that case, make me that attack roll, sir.
That's all I have to offer. Fuck. He just got bit.
Chaos dice. Chaos dice.
Chaos
dice.
Chaos dice.
That's a fucking crit fail.
That's a crit.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Oh, jeez.
That's epic.
Christ on a bite. That's rough.
Yeah. Epic.
Okay,
Oh,
so with
God.
a
No.
crit fail,
No. No.
what essentially happens is,
Oh, no.
you know that rapier that you stuck into where its eye socket ought to be?
Yep.
Yeah, you draw your rapier out, and you, in a brilliant moment of, like, action, association, hand-eye,
Oh, no.
you're like, you know where I should put this? The giant maw that just fucking ate me.
No.
And you stab it forward, only to hear a as your rapier is bent out of shape by the teeth clamping down.
Oh my
It is
god.
not. It is not broken in half, thankfully, but it is severely damaged.
Oh my god. First his dagger, now the rapier. Oh my god, what's he gonna do? Oh my
Damn it! I can't even do mend. It's not a break or a tear. God damn it!
Just bent.
I feel like mending would be valid
Mend,
for this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's in the spirit of the spell.
I know what to do next round. Don't worry.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh.
Okay, Vanessa, it is your turn. Things are going interestingly for your party.
Yeah. Yeah. It kind of is.
Yeah.
Vanessa's gonna chug one of her small potions.
Chug with you.
Chug with you.
God. A healing potion, or what are you chugging?
It's a healing potion.
Okay. And you said it was a small one?
Yes.
Do you have it labeled as anything, or just potion of healing?
It is just a potion of healing.
In that case, roll me 2d4 plus 2, please. Chaos dice.
Chaos dice.
Chaos dice.
Heal yourself for 7. You feel a little better as some of your wounds close up. And that bruise that Granimus gave you with his gauntlet starts to heal over.
Alright.
Remiel.
Yes. All right.
Hey, you, what you gonna do?
He's gonna fucking lay on hands himself to heal himself for 18.
Alright,
Which
that will
bring
take
his
you
health.
back up to 49, almost full.
Excuse me. Yep. All right.
That is
so back-
your action. So now...
Yes. So he will place himself in front of this beast, in between Oswald's. Get in front of Oswald, get in front of the beast, and shield just out. Do I get like a bit more AC if Remiel just has his like doesn't have his sword out, just has the shield out and is just like holding it with both hands? Like, does that provide
do
a
not
boost?
get any additional AC from that. However, you do have that little trait that I gave you a couple sessions ago. Legacy
Right.
of the Protector, or the Guardian.
Right.
And what that means is that you work like a protection fighter. If you have a friend within 5 feet that is getting attacked, you may interpose yourself and inflict disadvantage on the incoming attack. You take it as a reaction.
Okay. All right.
So basically, you're getting in front of Oswald and bow-guarding this thing's nasty fucking.
Yeah. I think I'm in position now to do that if this monster's going to keep going after Oswald.
It definitely seems like it wants to.
All right.
Because as Oswald's rapier gets just fucking crunched from behind, since, he just stabbed into the part of this beast most analogous to a chest. Since that just happened, the creature's back arms, tipped in those meat hook-looking appendages, they are going to come over and try to strike at Oswald. Would you like to impose disadvantage on one of them?
Yes.
Excellent.
On one of the weird tentacle things?
Yes. Protection, or Legacy of Protection, takes a reaction.
Okay. Only for one. All right. Well. Okay. That's the best way to get it. I'm sorry.
Think that the Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide thing, the Oath of the Crown, does allow you to do one other neat thing. Let me double check the definition for you. Very quickly.
Oath of the Crown. I have my oath spells. I have turn the tide. Oh right, that's
Divine
a bonus action.
Allegiance.
Divine Allegiance. Do I have that? Yes. When you fight a defeated, you use every action to magically substitute your own health for that target creature, causing that creature to not take damage. Instead, you take damage. Yeah, I did that before.
I'm creature.
Actually, I might be getting those mixed up. Give me just a moment.
Yeah, because I can just post the Divine Allegiance thing if you want.
Yeah, I have it up for myself right now, but let me go check the other part of it.
Could I possibly like put disadvantage on one of the tentacle things and then use Divine Allegiance to take damage from another one of them?
I'm going to say this. Since you have two of these features that work similarly but not exactly alike, I'm going to allow you to roll it into one reaction. It will impose disadvantage on one, but even if it hits, you take the damage instead of him.
Okay.
Alright. So the first one comes out, and let me double check my numbers here.
Yeah. So will this one not have disadvantage?
This one will have disadvantage.
Okay. Hell yeah.
That one misses like a bitch. You have successfully blocked one.
Shield bash it.
Yeah, you just bash that bad boy away. The next one does hit. And the third one does hit. I would like to remind you, Oswald, of a very useful feature in the road kit.
Yeah, I was about to ask.
Yeah, Uncanny Evasion, where you can take a reaction.
No, just evasion, but yes, I would like to. So should I do a dexterity saving?
Come again?
It's just evasion. There's uncanny dodge and then there's evasion. I was looking at evasion. I don't know.
Uncanny dodge is the one I was thinking of. You take a reaction that has a instance and then comes.
Okay. I don't know if evasion is like an action or if that's also a reaction. But it looks to work the same. But
evasion changes how dex saves work on it. So normally a lot of dex save spells and effects mean that if you do save, you take half damage. For you just avoid the entire thing, right?
Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna die. Let's go. Let's fucking go. I can do math.
So the good news is, you don't take the additional damage that you would from this thing activating its effect. But you are now unconscious, Oswald.
Yes!
No!
Awesome!
He's asleep now!
Stimulate me!
Clocks in, fucking healer.
You're doing to heal myself!
I know, no, that's Molly cocking her healing gun right now. This is why I saved my third spell slot. This is why I saved my third spell slot.
So, one of the hooks manages to rake across your arm as you dodge backwards, but in doing so, you miss the second one that is coming straight for your face, and the blunt end of the hook just hits directly in the middle of your forehead. You topple backwards.
$19 Fortnite card.
Who wants
Oh my god. Okay, guys. Not this turn.
With an Eldritch Blast, one of each aimed at its claw hook arm, so it stops doing that.
Alright, in that case, give me those rolls.
Oh god.
Dang it.
Okay, one is a crit miss.
At once, damn.
One is a crit miss, the other meets it, beats it.
Oh.
So, roll one instance of the damage. Alright, 12 more damage is dealt.
Alright.
The other one goes wide and just slams directly into the masonry behind it as it bends out of the way. This thing is fucking fast. Lucia, you're up. Molly, you're on deck.
Who need heals? Just right off the bat, who need
fucking Oswald.
Alright.
Oswald's unconscious.
Oh. He's still in heal though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That's why I said you need heal. He unconscious heal.
Oh, actually, Lucia does have Cure Wounds.
Yes, I do. So I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Oswald.
Alright, question. How do you cast Cure Wounds? Do you, like, actually do a sort of alchemical process and just sort of pour the effect into his mouth? Or do you just slap him on the ass and tell him to get it?
She kind of just rubs her hands together, until she got a little bit of magic going, and then just slaps him across the face.
Oh my god, she has a magical defibrillator.
It's clear!
Oh my god, I love it.
Hell yes. Hell yes.
Clear! And you just slap him hard enough that he immediately wakes up. Roll me 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier, which is... plus 3, so 1d8 plus 3.
Why is it spicy?
Why is it spicy?
That was me earlier. That's not a D. You dumb bitch in the dirt.
Alright, Oswald, the Reaper has not taken you this time.
Not this time.
Is that the
No.
Grim Reaper?
Is that the Grim Reaper?
I can.
Alright. Congratulations, you are back on your feet. As you are woken up very rudely by a slap, and also this thing is drooling over you. God, get up, get up.
Oh god.
Molly, it is
I
your
already-
turn. Oswald, you are stuck holding a... You're stuck holding a rapier that's been bent like a fucking slave.
God.
Oh wait, no, casting time's a whole ass minute.
Oh no.
Oh, casting time's a minute?
Yeah, mending is a whole ass minute.
Oh,
That's
shit.
bullshit. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since Oswald's been dead.
No, it's technically only been 6 seconds.
That is
Wait,
correct.
oh my fucking god, that's bullshit.
Yeah, casting time is 1 minute, and the duration is instantaneous. It's- Molly's like, I'll fix it later, I promise.
Oh, no.
It's okay, he's got one more dagger.
Yeah.
Don't jinx it.
Don't jinx it.
Okay, where's everyone's general health on the scale of what the fuck?
I'm good.
I'm in the middle of one and fuck.
You're
Third
you're
window.
constantly closer to fuck than anyone else.
Fuck.
I mean, that's
You're at
true.
okay.
Wait,
fuck.
I thought I was closer to fuck than Vanessa because I have less health than her.
That is also true.
I do have less than.
You an 8, my guy.
Hey, what's 8 out of 23 as a fraction? Like,
That's about 1/3.
8 out of 23, yeah.
hell yeah,
It's about a 30.
30%.
hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm at like 19 out of 27, don't mind me.
Ramiel, how you doing?
He's doing alright.
What
Yeah,
is
actually
good?
doing pretty good. He might,
Above or below 50 health?
yeah,
50%.
no, he could take like one full hit probably.
Yeah,
He's
49.
good. He's good. He's good. Don't worry about it. He will.
Right, runs over. I'm gonna run over. Just jump over the table.
Please prioritize the squishy ones, please.
Jump. Jump over right here. And she's going
You slide over the end of the slab like you're in a cop procedural and you're doing it across the middle of the column.
Yeah. And then she's just going to. No. Okay, what she's going to do is she's going to jump up. Okay, I'm doing this just for pure flavor. Jump up, jump off the table, kind of like poke the head where it was hit and cast Cure Wounds.
SCPD.
Hell yeah.
So there's a whole ass mushroom that just pops.
No!
I like to think that it does emerge with a sound.
He's going to smack it off.
My live audience says, please don't die.
Alright, so I'm gonna use my last third spell slot to cast Cure Wounds, just because we need Oswald to live.
All
and then
right.
I can top off everyone else.
3d8 plus 3, please.
Yeah.
All right, 15 HP brings you up to full exactly.
Alright, and on top of that, as a bonus action, I'm using Healing Words to top off Nothus. At first level.
It's just a whisper of live, motherfucker.
Just turns around. You can fucking die!
Is that a fucking rat?
Don't call me that. That's derogatory to the druids.
Oh my god. Okay, so Oswald, it is your turn.
Awesome. Thankfully, I don't only have the rapier and the daggers. I also do happen to have a short sword. I don't know where the fuck I was keeping that, but I do have that at my disposal.
Technically, you also have what I'm going to call a mace, which is the blackjack that you had as a first mate.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's a strength weapon, so it's not going to be great for you, but you do have it.
Oh shit.
You're pretty armed up. You just got weapons everywhere on your person.
Wait, can I ask, what is this thing like standing on? Like its legs? Like how is it on the floor? Like how is it we're on our feet. Is this thing on like little spikes or some shit? Or is it like got like flesh?
It is a mix. There are some spindly legs that end in spikes, others end in more cohesive feet. But there's about like 6 or 8 in total. This thing's moving a lot, man. This is not the time to count.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I want to, because I believe in I think it's my burglar's pack. I have those like little balls, and I kind of wanted to get it to not know where the fuck it's going, potentially. I don't know if that's stupid.
That is interesting. It does seem pretty agile, but you could just roll out the ball bearings and hope it wanders into them.
Yeah, I think I'll give that a shot. What do I fucking do for that?
Using the ball bearings just means like select a, let's say 15 by 15 space or so. So you can do like this general area. And do you want to do that?
I'd like to do it a little behind it, so like, fuck, how the fuck are you doing that?
That is the ruler tool.
Oh. Like here.
Okay, in that case...
Confine it to that.
In that case, you do wish to do this.
Yes, I do.
Alright, in that case, you loosen the strings on the bag of ball bearings, and you reel back from this thing as it gets closer to you, and chuck it into the back corner.
Yeah. Game plan, guys, is to push that thing back. So it's fucked.
I like the plan.
Yeah, that's all I have to offer. I have nothing else to offer you.
Alright. Vanessa, is your turn.
How far can I move before it counts as an action?
Moving is not an action unless you take the dash action to W. So you can move up to 30 feet, and if you want to move any further, you have to take the dash action.
Awesome.
Like we're all piled up here.
Yeah, Vanessa's gonna move to the other side over here. And she is going to cast Thunder Wave with Heightened Spell.
To give it disadvantage. Okay. That is going to be, I'm going to say, like, just enough distance to not get your friends in it, but you managed to, like, solidly target the back half of this thing.
Well, I don't want to hit my friends.
Hell yeah. Alright. So, this thing is pretty beefy. It's made out of a bunch of body parts, but you're giving it disadvantage. Let's cross our fingers.
Mm-hmm.
It will save, but it will take half damage. Give me that 2d8.
God damn it.
2d8.
Alright, so you still do a fair little chunk of damage. Remiel, it is your turn.
Okay, Remiel is fully healed. Well, not fully healed, but he's healed enough and he's ready to get back in the fight. He is going to charge up another Branding Smite and smack this fucking thing.
Alright, slap that bad boy.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to hit. Roll me that greatsword damage and give me the Branding Smite.
Yes. That's the greatsword damage and then the Branding Smite. Branding Smite's 2d6.
Alright, you deal a total of 15 damage. What else does Branding Smite do, by the way?
Branding Smite. Wow. Extra 2d6 radiant damage, and the target sheds a dim light in a 5-foot radius. It can't be invisible when the spell ends, but Remiel is also going to use up his next action to hit it with a greatsword one more time.
Alright, go for it.
Yep. Ignore that second one.
The first one does hit. Roll me that damage.
Yep.
Ooh, that's a pretty beefy one.
Yes, and then as a bonus action...
Branding Smite is your bonus action.
Oh, is it? Fuck.
Yeah, casting time 1 bonus action.
Right, okay. Sorry about that. Okay. But yeah, that's his 2 hits.
Alrighty. Out of curiosity, how many spell slots do you have left?
I have 1 more second level spell slot and 2 more first level spell slots.
Noted. Alright, so this thing is being attacked from all comers right now, and you guys are actually making a dent. You're not managing to sever any important limbs, but as you are cutting away, Remiel, you do see as a couple of the glistening, fleshy limbs on its lower half, a couple of the legs, are cut out from under it. It gives another of those blood-curdling screeches, and actually, as it's like starting to glow from the Branding Smite, starts scuttling back towards the dark corner over here. Now, it is not disengaging. If you guys would like to, and I see 3 of you in melee range, you may take reactions to deal attacks of opportunity.
You fucking know it.
Short sword does not hit.
Fuck ass.
Nothis, are you trying to hit it in melee with whatever your melee is? Whatever. I've never seen you use melee.
Me neither, but it's time for him to figure it out.
What does he wield?
He has a quarterstaff.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, you whack it good.
Hold on, let me get one. Dang.
That
Would
is not
Molly
going to
count
hit.
or no?
You managed to kneecap this thing as it goes by. Its wounds are still healing at a pretty impressive rate, but you guys are making headway. And unfortunately, the back corner, this very dark area over here, it is lit up as it tries to get closer, and it seems to be startled by that realization. You remember that the augurs and this thing came out of those corners. It seems reasonable to assume that that might have been where it was bound to escape, but with Branding Smite, it is not able to.
Haha!
Instead, Remiel, you have guarded the rest of the party very, very well so far.
Yes.
And all of your, protection stuff means that your particular, protective area is within 5 feet of you.
Yeah.
Vanessa is not within 5 feet of you.
God damn it.
Damn it!
Vanessa, I do want to ask, do you have mage armor up?
Yes, she does.
I want to say that you do, because I remember you casting.
Yes, I do.
You see the glistening, just sort of grime and drool and all these horrible things dripping off of its teeth as the maw in its chest opens up in front of you. And it is going to make an attack against
you. Yeah, it's gonna hit.
It's going to hit. It is first going to hit for 2d6 plus 2 piercing damage.
Ow.
That's 10.
10.
And 2d6 poison damage.
Ugh.
For a total of 16. Are you still up?
She is still up, but barely. She has 3 hit points left.
Yes, the fucking mad woman!
Oh my god, that's
I'm simping so fucking hard.
This thing, thrashes down and takes a solid chunk out of your side. This is going to need some healing magic later. You can feel that, just really gross maw, because it is just genuinely really gross. It leaves this horrible acidic feeling as moves away. Nothus, it is your turn. The Spinster has spent his.
Alright, same thing as last round. 2 Eldritch Blasts to the hopefully evil hook hands.
Alright, go for it. That'll hit. That will not. 6 force damage. Solid. You seem to at least get its attention a little bit, and the eyeless face looks over its shoulder at you, and you hear another one of those screeches. Lucia, it is your turn. What you doing?
Lucia.
Alicia.
Alicia.
Yes?
It's your turn, dude.
Ah.
Me?
Multitasking.
Let's attack this bitch!
How are you gonna attack this bitch?
Let's shoot it.
Alright, in that case,
It's
give me
fucking...
1d20 plus 5.
That's not an R. I can type, I swear. Make a bone with the chicken strip. Plus 5?
Plus 5, yes.
Bye.
It's not quite going to do it, I'm afraid. Your shot goes wide. You're still getting used to this new fucking gun that you made.
Gun.
You made a gun.
Wait,
I made a gun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She straight up has a
with
flintlock
blue and
pistol
paper?
in this fantasy setting.
Hell yeah.
Call it catching a gun. I made it
Oh,
myself.
I love you, kitchen gun.
Bang, bang, bang.
Molly, it is your turn. Oswald, you're on deck. Roll it.
She's running over.
All right, what is she doing?
Cure wounds.
All right.
The only thing I can't do this time.
You run and steeple over this next slab, and you lean in among these whirling limbs as they draw closer to Vanessa to get a cure wounds in. Vanessa, 5 HP.
It's not much.
Is that all your spell slots?
Yep.
Oh no.
All right. Oswald, it's your turn.
I have nothing else to offer. All I can do is stab. I'm sorry, guys. I can't heal. I can't do shit.
Oh no, it's good.
It's okay.
Dude. He's had to
That's
toss
okay,
like
we're
a
on heat
rapier to
mode.
the side. It's alright, he'll pick it up later, but I just got this. This is all I've got is my fucking short sword. I have the dagger, but I don't
It's okay.
Well-
We love you.
I don't know. No, yeah.
You get.
He'll use a short sword. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
Can
better to
I?
do something than nothing.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to ask Matt. Are those fucking ball bearings doing shit at all? Fuck ass at all.
It is not
I want
seeming
this
to
bitch
do
to
a
trip.
ton.
Okay, I want this bitch to trip, but it's fine.
It was
fine.
a good
It's
idea.
No, it wasn't. But thank you.
It wasn't gonna.
In other situations, that would be a good idea, is what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna slide over past Ramiel. I don't know if it's like to his side or like, you know what's really epic? Just sliding out from under his legs also. That's just what Oswald does. He just does that. Yeah. And
Remiel, how's your stance? Are you taking like a wide bow-legged stance here?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Awesome.
Remiel's power
Like-
stancing.
Yeah, legs spread, like slightly crouched. He is just ready.
Yeah, Oswald, you back up a little bit and you can take a running slide.
Woo!
Right in between this boy's legs.
Yep. Fuck me.
You
Fuck
pop up on
me.
the other side, and I think Oswald probably like rolls into a whirling slash that it goes by.
Miss.
Like,
it's fine.
The
He's not used to this
theatrics,
one.
the theatrics king.
Oh,
The
dude.
theatrics.
Epic, you know, but
Mwah.
fuck. The
Beautiful.
short sword
Love
is
this.
just not his jam, you know, but it's something, and that's all he's got, so it's fine.
Yeah, it is. There's not the range you would think that you have on a rapier with this short sword, and you're like misjudging it because also you've just like briefly been knocked unconscious.
Yeah, I almost died a
Yeah.
second ago, so that's fine.
Vanessa, you're almost dying right now.
Yeah, kind of. Kind of in a pickle right now.
It would seem so, yeah.
Yeah. For right now, she is going to back away as quickly as she can. Walk away, yay!
Are you
over here?
disengaging?
What will that mean for me?
Disengaging is an action.
It means that you won't get an
Yes.
attack opportunity on you. It
Yes.
means it won't attack you.
Yes.
You manage to slip away as the hooks quickly occupy the space where you really just were. Like, your neck, there about a second ago. You manage to slip out and sort of get behind the slab. Give yourself a little bit of distance between them. And that will be your turn, Remiel. The Spinster is up next. What are you doing?
Okay.
Remiel, help!
Remiel's helping. Don't worry, he's got it. Let me see here. Sorry, just give me 1 second. All right, good. Okay, so Remiel will run past Oswald here. He's gonna do two greatsword hits. The bonus, the second greatsword hit isn't a bonus action, right?
The second greatsword hit is the same action. It's the attack action. So you don't have to spend a bonus
Okay,
action.
but okay, cool. Fucking smack.
All right, that's going to hit.
And smack.
That is also going to hit.
All
right, roll them. And let me know if you want to, how you say.
So that's his hits, and then
because you did the one on the second one, and it assumes advantage. So we'll be taking the first number from both of those.
Right. Yeah. But they all still hit, right? Yeah.
Yes, those do still hit, and I would like to remind you of one feature in case you're not already thinking of it. Divine Smite.
It's still charging, is it? Or it's still concentrated, right?
No? Divine Smite is not branding smite. Divine Smite is a paladin feature that when you hit an enemy, you can burn a spell slot and deal extra damage.
Alright. See, I have like so many fucking smites, I don't even know which one to fucking keep track of. Honestly.
I feel that.
Yeah. Does that count as a bonus action to expend that?
Does not.
Right. Okay. So we're gonna do some first level spell slots with that, if that's okay.
All right.
We're gonna burn.
Is 2d8 for a first level spell slot.
2d8. Gotcha. Okay. There you go. And then, as a bonus action, we are going to use Turn the Tide, which is part of the Channel Divinity abilities. As a bonus action, you can bolster injured creatures with your Channel Divinity. Each creature of your choice that can hear you within 30 feet regains hit points equal to 1d6 plus your Charisma modifier if it has no more than half of its hit points.
Hell yeah, man!
Hell.
So Remiel's gonna run past Oswald and slash this fucking thing, and then after he does that, he is just going to call out, like basically like yelling at this fucking monstrosity and make sure everyone else is hearing him. Just saying that you can't kill all of us, you fiend!
That's an interesting take on the inspiring speech here, but I appreciate it.
Yes, but he's calls out, and with that he is going to heal. I guess I make this roll.
Yes, it is going to be 1d6 plus your charisma modifier.
1d6 plus 2. All right. So.
This should heal Nothis and Vanessa, I believe.
Yes. And Oswald? Does Oswald have more than half of his health, or no?
Oswald has been bumped back up to full.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Hey man, it's something.
It's something, alright? Leave him alone.
And it was cool. And you know what else is cool? Alright, so that's cool. The first one, and then...
Yeah, so Vanessa and Nothis. Vanessa and Nothis heal for 3.
Thanks, King.
Thank you.
Alright. Let's see here.
That's cool, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So, this thing has one more passive ability that I have not mentioned up until this point.
Yeah.
This one is labeled as Fight Like Butchers.
What does that mean?
What?
It means that whenever you knock it to 0 hit points, it will make a Constitution saving throw against 5 plus the overflow damage. You've just hit it really hard. Will it be enough?
Oh
shit!
Wait, no, wait a minute. Can I give it? Wait. There has to be something I can do.
Likewise, there has.
No, I don't have enough.
There has to
I
be
only
something.
have 1. I need 2. God damn it! I could have given it disadvantage or something.
Oh.
But I didn't have enough.
That's rough.
Sort of got this fucking thing. Feels back to full. I'm gonna
Yeah,
lose
what
it.
does it heal back to?
I will not tell you that, but it is not. It doesn't look like it's healing much. It looks like you damn near destroy it in one solid cleave, straight down the middle. Like, you split this thing from cranium to about halfway through its torso, and it keeps moving.
It's split in two?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, this means that it has been... the maw attack has been disabled because you basically just cut it into two. So instead, it's going to start hooking people. In fact, I think it's probably going to go for the person who just tried to basically obliterate.
Alright. Go for it.
Alright. Now, both of these, or all three of these, are going to get disadvantage since you still have protection from good and evil.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Nathis.
That is one hit. I believe that is not a hit because you have a shield.
Yes.
And that is a hit. It does not get its passive.
Okay. How much damage does that do?
Let's find out. It deals 18 points of damage as it sinks its hooks into your
Alright.
pauldrons.
That is fine, because Remiel, because he's going to use his reaction to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Fuck yes, King!
Yeah.
He is just so tired, he's mad, just wants this thing dead. He's gonna channel that demon blood of his and just fucking cast fucking fire damage on this fucker.
Alright, it will make a dexterity saving throw. Will it make it?
2d10.
It will make it, but give me that 2d10.
Yep.
Alright. Let's see what's going to happen. Constitution save? Not quite.
Nope.
Very close, though. Nothis, it is your turn. This thing is charred. It's actively on fire. It is cut in half. It is still moving. It shouldn't be. Would you like to try and fix that?
Yeah, that's horrifying. Let's just blast into that corner.
Alright. 2 more Eldritch.
Pew, pew.
Both of those are going to hit. Roll them. Alright. The first one. Beats it. And it succeeds. Are you aiming again for the hooks?
No, we're trying to take those out forever.
You're trying to take the hooks out?
Yeah.
Okay. You focus both of your blasts on the base of one hook, and with this kind of unsettling cross between the sound of bone breaking and your energy blast landing, one of them flies off in an arc, blown away by a mixture of boiling flesh and your magical force. You are slowly whittling it away. Lucia, it's your turn.
Finish it, Lucia!
Come get it, Lucia.
This is what you've been waiting for!
I'm trying, bitch. Let's use her gun again.
It's her time. It's her time.
It is your time to shine. It is your time to shine. Yeah.
You reload your pistol. You aim over the heads of your friends. You gonna give it a shot?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Oh yeah, the luck rolls. Do you have that?
I believe she has used it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I already used it. 1d20 plus 1. Hey. That's not how you spell roll. I'm just like, yeah. I spelled real.
Oh my god.
Oh my
That's 1d2.
How?
That's 1d2.
minus in it.
How did you manage that?
I put a
Put a
minus.
minus in it.
Oh, what the fuck?
Dude,
Please,
okay.
Queen, look at your keyboard.
Let's guide you through this one. A / roll 1d20 plus 5.
20. Where the fuck did the 0 go?
Because the zero's next to the fucking dash. That's
That's better.
there we go.
-4.
-4. I was like, what the
Lucio?
fuck? How? Yeah.
Meets it, beats it. Roll damage.
Yeah.
1d10 plus 2.
1 D 10
Plus 2.
plus
4.
2.
We'll still have to roll for it.
4.
How many fucking times is it gonna roll?
Oh, you know.
It succeeds once again. What would you like to take off? Where are you aiming this time?
We're aiming for its fucking eyeball.
Okay. There is another like loud crack as you discharge your pistol, and the thunder enchanted projectile flies across the room, straight into one of this thing's empty eye sockets, and you see a shower of blood and bone from behind it, as you just put a big ass hole in there. Molly, it's your turn.
Can Molly take her sickle and jump on it and just try to like hook in and then like gravity do the rest?
Just hang on to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just wait.
Okay. This is one of those moments. This is one of those moments.
I'm having one of those moments.
No. When I say this is one of those moments, I mean that this is the sort of stupid shit that I wanted you to do when I gave you Legacy of the Eccentric. Which means, yes, roll it with advantage.
Cool. I don't know how to roll with advantage, so.
That is going to land.
Yeah.
0.
So hey, want to know the fact that Molly has a -1?
I'm serious.
No.
Okay, that's...
No.
Okay,
not a thing.
one. I should probably back up because I had a thought but I didn't express it. And 2,
Which
that's
is?
so fucking stupid. The thought was, if you manage to land this, you will be doing 2d4 instead of 1d4. So roll me 2d4 minus 1.
Yeah, Molly has a -1 on strength. What do you realize?
How the fuck?
She got
Give
no
me a
arm.
will
Molly,
trait.
are you
Here. Proof. Here.
I love that for her.
Oh, God bless her. Okay, so, alright, 4 damage. It's not a lot, but it's going to have to roll for it.
Muffin fist.
It succeeds. However, you
Mushroom
carve
fish.
this huge gash down one of the sides of its cloven in half torso. You do damage. In response, it just screams. Oswald, it is your turn.
Okay, can I ask, like, how big is it now that everyone has, like, essentially whittled it down?
You guys are still fighting a creature that is marked as, let me see here, large.
Large?
It is large.
Okay.
It is still large, and now it's actually taking up a bit more space because it's, you know,
Half of it's on the floor.
half of it is not on the floor. From the waist up, or the like closest thing to a waist, it is split in half instead of up and together.
Alright.
We smell for half moon.
I can't visualize this thing in my head, but I think Oswald is so fucking fed up with this. He's never seen anything like this. He hates it personally. He feels personally attacked, obviously, because he almost died. I'm just gonna... fuck the short sword. He's gonna use his other dagger and just try to fucking stab this thing.
Alright, where are you stabbing?
That's it. Wherever the fuck I can.
Alright. Holy shit, King!
Oh!
He's pissed!
Okay.
Get him.
There's a couple things going on here.
Awesome.
So
Couple.
I think I have mentioned this already, but when you get a crit as a rogue using sneak attack, you also double the sneak attack dice. So give me a total of 2d4 plus your dex mod plus 8d6.
2d4 plus 8d6.
Plus your dex mod.
Okay, hold on. 2 plus 8d6. Wait, yes? Hold on. Yeah, so 2d4 plus 2 plus 8d6, is that it?
For posterity reasons. For posterity
Get him!
reasons.
Hey.
Get it.
Ooh, stabby stab.
It ain't enough, King.
Why?
Yeah, no, he jumped on it and he just started stabbing it.
Oswald, you leap onto this thing as it thrashes about on the floor, and
It'd be here for an hour.
with your side dagger, you just pull it from your belt and start going to town on anything you can see that has a pulse.
Hell yeah.
And slowly but surely, it stops moving. Its limbs stop first, the hook arms stop flailing about. Then the legs, it sort of like crumples to the ground, and finally, the last little wheeze of unlife leaves this thing as you stand up from it, covered in blood,
Awesome.
but you have successfully killed the Spinster.
Raw as fuck.
Yay!
Right in hell.
Good night. When does Oswald pass the fuck out?
Yay! Lucy's
Yeah,
gonna
right.
drop her gun and cry.
Okay, so
Remiel is.
you guys have the
exhausted.
opportunity for a cool roleplay moment here if you would like it. I'm going to check when I get back to see what I missed, but I need to go to the hospital.
Dude, take a jump.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Vanessa
Um,
falls to her knees.
Yeah, Remiel like falls to one knee, but uses
All of them
sword to,
fall
like,
down.
uses his sword to like catch himself because fucking using his demon magic still kind of gets him.
Lucy's gonna
So-
drop her gun and sob and start sobbing.
Dude.
Molly's just gonna slowly go around, pat people. I'm gonna go hug them.
Oswald's kind of just standing there, covered in blood, with a knife in his hand, and he's panting. He's just kind of standing over it, very reminiscent of something very familiar. I do want him to
Yeah.
pass out though, because
Oh,
he
that
hasn't slept in
hurt.
3 days.
Do you want him to pass out?
Yeah, he's gonna fucking pass it. Good night.
Oh
He
my
hasn't slept in
God.
3 days.
We're gonna carry his bitch ass.
Yeah,
Yeah. Good night.
Can Remiel catch him as he passes out?
I don't fucking know. He
Yeah,
drops it. He only has.
Yeah.
Oh my god! So he tossed his his snake-shaped rapier to the side because it got bent, and then he's
Yeah.
got one more dagger. It's also shaped like a snake, but he drops that as he just like. All right, that's all the exhaustion. There you go.
I don't know what to roll for catching people.
Who gives a fuck? Let him die.
No,
Dexterity.
no, he's gonna catch it. Dexterity. All right, I'm rolling dexterity.
Wait, no.
I'm gonna.
Oh well, I mean, fuck it, whatever. That's fine.
Yeah. Remiel slides in and fucking just catches
Well,
him
no,
as
he's
smoothly as
pretty
possible.
close. He's pretty close to him.
Yeah,
hold
that's
on.
yeah.
He's like 2 feet away from him. He doesn't need to slide. I don't
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
But
Yeah, but the
good
way
roll
he does it
anyway.
is very sexy and heroic.
Yeah. the last thing that Oswald sees where,
Look at-
where like his vision goes is just like Remiel looking down on him. Just
Hey, this stranger is covered in blood and just stabbed the thing to death.
yeah.
Can we just
but he cares about
appreciate
his
the
friends.
fucking two sides of this coin where it's like homoerotic catching people falling and then there's Lucia having a fucking breakdown.
Having a meltdown. Like Oswald has
Yeah.
no idea.
She's having a panic attack.
Yeah. He maybe it's like her first time fighting, killing a thing or something like that. He doesn't know. He's gone. Good night.
I am back. What did I miss?
Lucius having a
There's
panic
one-
attack, and Remiel caught Oswald before he passed out.
Homoerotic eroticism
Homoeroticism.
Homoerotic.
and panic attack breakdown. That's it.
Yeah, everyone needs help.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vanessa's praying.
She's praying.
Congratulations,
Molly's
the turn order is going away.
Yay!
I turn order.
Molly's gonna use Druidcraft to summon a flower for Lucia. Just tuck it in her hair. As she's waiting for Lucia to calm down, she's just gonna keep putting more flowers.
Oh,
Give her a kiss on her forehead.
Can Harshafan come out of Remiel's wherever he's keeping him and just go over and comfort Lucia?
Dude, he stick bugs her.
Harshafan is
He
absolutely allowed.
He stick bugs her.
He's stick bug. He's not a stick.
He stick bugs
He is
her.
a pill bug, but he can still stick bug.
Okay,
He just shakes his
yeah.
little He just shakes his little pill.
Shakes
He does
himself
a little
and, like,
comfort dance.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever seen that one video of a street performer doing a little dance with a fucking skeleton puppet?
Yes,
Where it's just like
exactly my
little
favorite
ass?
video.
That's exactly the stick bug.
Yeah. I love that.
He starts doing that. He starts doing that for her.
Harshafan peeks out of his bag, Remiel's bag, I mean, and kind of like kicks and gets a hold on the edge of the bag to slide out and onto the floor, and makes his way over to Lucia's side. And Harshafant does actually not immediately try to comfort her personally. Instead, what he does is he goes over to her rucksack, which is probably still on Lucia's back, I'm imagining.
Okay.
Lucia?
Yes.
Is your rucksack still on your back?
It's more on my side.
Okay, so you're wearing it more like a satchel.
Yeah, she has a satchel.
In that case, Harshafant moves over to you. It's just in range of, someone his size. And he unbuckles the little fasteners keeping it closed so that Bagul can poke his head out.
Don't eat him.
Bagul.
Bagul better not eat him.
No, he's not going to eat him. Bagul, pops his head out and looks around like... kind of scared because there were a bunch of loud noises. But he looks up to see you, and it's slightly awkward because he is taking the form of a quasit, but he kind of clambers out of your satchel and cuddles up to your side. He's still got those rough scales and weird little talons, but he's at least trying to be supportive.
He feels like a hairless cat.
And then Harshafan is dancing for you.
Rotisserie chicken.
He feels like a hairless cat in some spaces, and then like a snake in others. It's uncomfortable.
While Harshafat dances for you.
She kind of just stops the sobbing and just resorts down to sniffles. She kind of just slides down to the floor.
Molly keeps putting more flowers.
Her hair is covered. Her hair is absolutely plastered in flowers.
This is how Molly helps. She doesn't know how to comfort people. Flowers work.
Alright. So how is everyone else doing? How's Noctis doing? How's Vanessa?
Would Andrew like to go first?
Noctis is not dead, so this is basically a victory. Just to make sure.
This is the third fucking time.
That's case
He's
scenario.
getting really sick of almost dying, but Oswald is low-key terrifying to him.
He just passed out, dog. It's fine.
I like how Oswald's roles have kind of forcibly characterized him as someone who kind of flaunts around, kind of doesn't take combat seriously, and then very quickly does take it seriously.
Yeah, no, he's very grateful that Oswald was there, otherwise we probably actually would have perished, but also, wow, all of his friends almost just died.
Yeah.
He's just sitting there for a bit.
All of his friends and a stranger nearly just died in front of him.
All of his friends and the world's scariest stranger.
Yeah.
And Vanessa, immediately as the monster fell, she got on her knees and she is just praying like rapidly under her breath. Like if nuns of Coralon used a rosary, she would have a rosary out.
Coralon just looks down at her, just
rapid fire praying right now.
She sounds like the end of a commercial on like a radio show.
You clutch the symbol of Coralon around your neck, and you just start praying up a fucking storm.
Coralon's just looking
literally
down
every prayer of faith, every prayer of blessing.
Is that a rat?
You guys have survived.
Oh, hell no, you need Jesus!
And slowly, very slowly, so slowly that it's hard to notice until you do finally bring your head up and kind of stop taking a breather. The shadows in here don't seem quite as deep.
Like, what do you mean?
Yeah,
As in, it was unnaturally dark before, it has lightened up.
Look at that light source.
We should probably take what we can and leave.
Everyone, just if there's anything we need in here. Reminds me that was wait. Remiel's gonna. Well,
Oh,
yeah.
this thing runs over, picks
Yeah.
up the gauntlet.
Yes.
You pick up the severed gauntlet that was Granimus's hand. He's got some gunk inside. I'm gonna be real with you, but it's kind of stuck in there. You're gonna need to like deep clean this motherfucker.
Is that bone?
That is
meat?
some bone. That's some flesh.
I would like my gauntlet boneless, please.
Please.
Yeah, that is just a whole severed arm in there.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I just want that gauntlet to be a nugget, please.
Gnarly. Puts it in the bag.
Yeah.
Did you at least
Remiel
wrap
was
it first?
Yes.
Remiel was gonna say, yeah, probably as Molly mentioned the glove. Remiel's gonna basically say, we need to get rid of it, destroy it, something.
Well, we don't have any means to do it right now.
We need to find some way of doing it. There's something.
Well?
There's something with those. A curse or something. If something, because a similar thing happened to Alexander. Remember? He was corrupted.
Yes, but we don't have any method of destroying just yet, so I can't do it right now. I'm a little magicked out. She
Right.
gestures her hands.
Right.
Pardon. Vanessa, you're currently praying to Coralon.
Yes.
You are hitting Coralon up with just about every prayer in the fucking book. Every benediction that you recall from your extensive training. And for once, feel the slight guiding influence of your patron deity. Can you roll me a religion real quick?
Ooh.
Is that the Holy Ghost?
Is that Jesus?
The Holy Ghost fire?
Is that the Grim Reaper?
I'm going to say that is enough.
Plot twist.
Vanessa, you look over to Molly, or rather, your gaze is drawn to Molly. And to the bag where she just stashed the gauntlet. You know that every now and again, Coralon's priests will claim a communion with the divine, not in words necessarily, but in feelings, in imagery, and in very subtle nudges to go one way or another. And you're a sorcerer. You can practically see the bad news rolling off of that gauntlet. But just around the edges, you can also feel a faint sliver of hope for what it could be. were it purified. There's a Temple of Coralon in town.
Bless it, bless it.
And just like that, the guiding influence of Coralon disappears, and your movements are once again fully your own.
Vanessa raises to her feet and takes a couple of deep breaths as to not she keeps herself from crying. And she sort of just settles her voice and she's just like, actually, Molly, can you please hand that over to me? I think I know what we can do with it.
Alrighty. She'll go over and hand it over.
Thank you.
You now have the other side of the stump that is now on Grandma's arm.
I will have to. I will have to make a trip in the morning, but I think for right now we are all in desperate need of rest.
Agreed. Is there any semblance of like anything other than bloody meat that is just around the pile of where this fucking thing is? Like any semblance of like a person, of like anything in this pile?
I guess you can roll me investigation to check it out.
Alright.
And it's not going to be a pleasant investigation. But a 15 will do it.
Hey.
You take a closer look, and your gloves are already filthy from today.
Yeah. Doesn't
So
matter.
you I imagine kind of gingerly start looking through the just massive viscera that you guys have produced.
Yep.
And you do find a few things that are not just blood. You can fish around in there, and there's definitely like bone splinters, there's definitely meat, but soon your hands find something sinewy and kind of stiffer, and you pull it out. It is a very long piece of thread used for stitching up wounds. It's a suture. Further in, there is bits of metal. There are definitely distinct bones that, you know, were part of a person at one point. Like, there's a rib cage in there. There's a rib cage or two in there. But any semblance of a whole, unmodified person stuck into this is gone. This thing has been worked like a jigsaw puzzle.
Is there any sort of like thing he can do to sort of like, I don't know, like pray for like the souls, or like give them some semblance of like proper like just give them like a sense of like proper like rest, because it feels like, you know, their bodies had just been vandalized, and not the Molly way.
But, what do you mean not Molly way? She's going to return it to the earth.
Yeah, that too. I'm sorry.
So you were asking, is there any way to like give a little bit of peace to this?
Yeah. Does Vandria do something with that?
Vandria herself probably wouldn't intervene in this situation.
Yeah.
You could theoretically, if you were to like drag this back to Shadowbrooke, you could maybe get one of the churches in town to perform a more formalized burial ceremony. But there are a few Vandrian prayers that deal not with this sort of thing specifically, but just with the benediction of the dead.
Right. Remiel will. You could probably take some of this stuff, or at least wipe as much blood off of it as he can, and we'll take it with him to do that at some point.
All right. Are you going to say any
yeah.
prayers here, or
he just one really short, quick one.
all right?
Yeah, it's not a meat. It's just fucking whatever little items that aren't meat.
Whatever little tokens of this thing might be able to serve as a kind of intermediary.
Yeah, and what about these guys that are kind of strewn about here?
They are a number of human corpses.
Any of them recognizable in any way?
No.
Okay.
They're remarkably generic, actually.
Nothing on them to to identify them in any way.
Not that you see. You could make me an investigation check.
Sure.
No, nothing that you can find.
Yeah. Maybe we'll also give them like a small prayer that they'll find peace in the afterlife. Is anyone? He's carrying Oswald on his shoulder as he's doing this.
So the prayer goes something along the lines of, Vandria, for these that we could not foresee and protect, we commend them to you, that they might find peace on the outer planes. And you go around repeating this to the various corpses in the room. And soon enough, you have made the full rounds and kind of given this slight little bit of, I don't want to say hope, but you've tried to take away the pain a little bit.
Yeah, it's not much, but it's what he can do.
While that happens, Molly's gonna try to have a conversation with Lucia.
Yeah, how's Lucia doing?
Yeah, Cox gun annihilation. Hey, bitch. Yeah, so Molly's gonna wait for Lucia to calm down just a bit before kind of like crouching, being like, so I couldn't help but notice you yelling something when the fight started.
Can Molly sit with Lucia so Lucia can rest her head on her lap?
Yes.
She does those cries, like, when kids get cranky or whatever and they start having a temper tantrum and start crying and they just almost knock the fuck out.
Yeah.
She does that.
So yeah, Molly's just gonna play with Lucia's hair, making sure that her head's not like directly on the ground. Just gonna you said something about your fault. Did you know anything about this?
I've seen this monster before. It's the reason why my dad and I don't have a home. The reason why his powers are gone. If only I hadn't gone into that stupid town in the first place.
Do you remember where the town is?
Vaguely. I found it by chance.
But you've never seen Granimus before.
There was a different guy. A priest.
I will also say, this is not the same creature that you saw. This is something extremely similar, but not the exact same one.
So it might be a bigger thing than just Granimus.
I'm sure we'll find answers. Usually, I'd say something of the sorts of to know your enemy is your biggest weapon, but, we can't interview him right now, so we'll figure something out. She kind of pats. Promise.
Lucy just kind of like turns her head and looks up at her in silence.
Molly smiles. Just me. I like reading books, so I'll just go through his whole collection of books.
You can see the frustration and sadness in her eyes at this point. She's still big Angie.
Molly puts another flower.
Vanessa, you praying up there? Meanwhile, Vanessa just.
She's not. She's not praying, but she is just like, don't cry here, don't cry here, don't cry here.
Put your hands up for the Lord.
She's just like looking up, just fanning her face.
Molly will stand up.
She's not Angie. That's something Angie would do.
Oh my god. Molly will put Lucia's head like carefully on the floor while she stands up, shakily, mind you, because she used all her fucking spell slots.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go collect books while you guys, chill out.
Alright, so I did a little bit more book work, basically, since I knew you were going to do this. Can you give me an investigation check, just to see what all you find?
I swear, if I roll poorly, I'm gonna fucking weep. Please just give Molly something to do.
You'll still have something to do.
Molly!
Really, it would have only mattered if you rolled really high. So, this is the list of what you get.
Molly's gonna learn jack shit.
Dissertations on the surgical techniques of the Netherrealm. The collected teachings of Arcan the Healer. The Maker of Deals. The Far Side of the Mirror. The Butcher's Guide to Prime Cuts. Flesh and Steel, 3rd edition. On the Art of Waterdavian Fencing. The Poisoner's Handbook, Toxins and Their Applications. A very scratchy manuscript without proper binding, titled Shadowblight. An academic's guide to non-human internal anatomy. The Eye Trader. Karsus's avatar and what it can teach us. Making of a Mythal. Death and Taxes, the Necrocracy of Thay. And finally a book called The Message from Beyond.
Cool. Molly's picking up any ones that isn't just butcher guide, because let's be real, that's just butchery.
I can put those in our voice chat. Just double check. Yes. There you go. So yeah, that is the main chunk of notable literature that you managed to find.
Cool. I don't think she's going to take the Butcher's Guide to Prime Cuts. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, probably not her.
Just let me know which ones you leave behind.
Yeah. Not the fencing one, because who cares?
I mean, you could give that to Oswald.
Puts it in Oswald's fucking bag. Because that was a fencing thing.
Get your fat ass out here and help me find the elements.
Passes Flesh and Steel to fucking Ramiel. There we go. These are all the ones she's taking.
Okay. Sounds reasonable. Congratulations, you have gotten a solid stock of literature.
Yeah.
Is it the kind of literature you want to be reading? Maybe.
Absolutely. Yeah, she's just going to rummage for a while until everyone's done.
You
that a
rummage
fucking
around
rat?
the pretty Spartan accommodations here in Grandmiss's study and home. It's,
Rat.
It's creepy in here, but you do a little rummaging. You don't manage to turn up a lot in the way of notable stuff aside from the books, though upon a second inspection, since you did this earlier, you check under the mattress of the little cot he has back here, and you actually manage to find a pouch containing a solid 15 gold pieces or so, split between copper and silver.
She pockets it and you don't need it.
It's basically just a big fucking sack of loose change.
She takes it, she pockets it. Hers now belongs to her.
Congratulations. You
Oh,
guys
she
survived.
she will take out her fucking charcoal and write on the wall.
What's your at?
You're right, shit.
Eat shit, you big fucking weenie. Oswald's gonna stab you in the balls. He said so before he passed out.
And she leaves.
Alright. I guess we're all heading out.
Carry him.
Yep. Remiel's gonna carry Oswald. Once they're out and on their way back to Shadowbrooke, Remiel will try to wake Oswald up, give him a little slap on the face.
Be polite.
When
not a big slap, just a little hey, wake up.
Yeah. When you guys get out of the crypt, you find the three other folks that you have, pretty much rescued here. And they're...
Were they standing outside?
Yeah, they were just standing
Oh,
outside. Sorry, pardon me.
Oh, what? Oh.
Probably they left.
Yeah, I thought they left.
There is an explanation for that, and it is that Emmerin and even Elsie kind of admit, yeah, we really don't want to make the entire fucking journey back to Shadowbrooke on our own after that. Alicia?
Alicia?
Yes?
Are you sleeping?
Are you sleeping?
Did I?
You're snoring.
You were dead ass snoring.
Yes.
The fuck?
You were snoring.
I don't snore.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
We caught you in 4K.
Ray traced.
It's on.
HD.
Hey,
Ray
hand
Trace.
Oswald over to. I forgot his fucking name. Hand him over. No.
Not this?
To
No.
Emmerin?
Wait, which one?
Yeah, hand him over to him. He can carry him.
Why?
That's fine.
No,
I want
Remiel's
to
got
carry
it.
like a princess, please.
I mean, you could have said that, and Remiel would have done that.
Please do that.
Okay, Remiel. Okay, right.
Carry him like a
Remiel, rather than on having it
Yes!
on his shoulder, just will bridal style
Hey,
carry.
Can you hear me bashing my skull against
Oswald.
the table? Fuck
Wait,
yes.
how tall is? What's the height difference here?
I have it. I put it a while ago. Hold on.
Yeah. Remiel is like 6 something.
That's why I called
Here.
him anthem.
Yeah, and Oswald, not that much. So yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Fuck yes, I'm bashing my skull against the desk as we speak.
Oh my god.
Bridal style carry. And I guess as a group, we're all heading back to Shadowbrooke.
Yes.
For one thing, hold on. Sorry. Ramiel's going to look at Imran. First, ask him how he's doing. Is he okay? Yeah. He'll ask everyone if they're doing okay. But yeah.
I'm unharmed. Umair he's still kind of out of it. He ain't all here right now, but he is still looking at the flower that Molly gave him, and he can be led around. He's just not very talkative.
Okay. The person that father report for you, he's you owe him a bit of money.
I'll worry about that when I get back.
I'll spot you for him. We'll wait till we get back. Yeah, Ramiel at some point he will. Yeah,
He pauses and just kind of gulps for a second. Okay. Just very slowly nods.
You're too kind.
You just went through absolute hell. You don't need some shady bartender to yell at you once you get back. And
yeah,
sorry.
You guys get on your way back to Shadowbrooke.
I don't know how it's gonna look with fucking like 10 of us bloodied up and fucking dirty just walking in.
Yes, Oswald took a bloodbath.
Yeah.
It is a long walk back to the town. But when you get back, covered in leaves, dried blood, everything bad, Pippin is there at the ramparts. He's awake now. And he visibly pales when he sees you guys coming up the road in the very early morning light.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck happened?
It's a long story.
It's nothing good.
I'm gonna let you in now.
Thank you.
And he does a triple take before actually going to the stairs. And soon enough, the big ass gates to the north edge of Shadowbrooke open. And you guys are finally in your home city.
Yay!
You survived! Congratulations!
Yay!
That's honestly impressive.
Trauma.
We got everyone back.
It is honestly impressive that you guys managed to survive. Because
You cannot harm me in a way that matters.
what'd you say, Rev?
You say that after every fight, I'm concerned.
This one a bit more than usual. This one was me going, okay, kids gloves off.
I stab.
You stabbed hard.
You did stab hard. You had 2 crits. Good.
Oh, by the way,
Thank
I'm guessing that Molly already did mending on his rapier on the way back.
Please, Molly, please fix it.
Molly would have did it on the way back. She absolutely fixed it and just placed it. Whenever they find a room for him, she just places it on the desk.
I love Molly.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna go straight to the guild house first, or if we're heading back towards the inn.
Put him to sleep.
well, you're
That
dirty.
is
You're
up to
dirty.
y'all. Do you guys want to go to the Heaven's Blade Tavern first, or do you want to head to the guild hall? Also, I can finally put back on the actual nice Shadowbrooke music.
Yay.
Put my man to sleep.
I don't think Mr. Wormcrusher will appreciate us dirtying his floors again.
You're right. We should probably head back to the Heaven's Glade.
If you want, I could keep an eye on Oswald while you guys go. Do you think so?
Yes.
Hand him over to Molly because she can't.
Yeah. Well, let's get him to bed first. Before we do that.
Make her carry him.
Molly has negative one
die.
strength.
I
My
know.
negative one strength.
I love it. I love her.
I love Molly too. Right.
Number one Molly sim.
Also,
Say thank you to her by the fucking face.
also, before we do any of that, we should probably look at the other people outside of our party. Do they have anywhere to go?
They do actually have places to go. Imran has a very small, kind of shitty place at the edge of the walled-in area of town. Elsie has her campsite near the edge of the Millstone Farmstead. And Umair has an actual house.
Right, so we'll probably lead them back to where they need to go for that first.
Yeah.
And before
You drop the kids off at school.
Yeah.
And before Imran leaves, Remia will give him 5 gold to spot him for the Tipsy Marmot.
Again, there is that pause of him kind of clearly being uncomfortable with the idea, but you just saved his life and he's really not in a position to refuse.
Yeah. It's a start. Of course. Just keep out of trouble, okay?
Right.
For me?
For me.
Thank you.
For me.
Molly's laughing.
We'll just try to give him like the most like secure, comforting smile he can.
The effect is somewhat lost given you are covered in blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's trying, right?
It's a threat.
It's a threat.
The people of Shadowbrooke are pretty used to the sight of adventurers coming in after a rather harrowing day or two out in the field. But even then, you guys get surprised stares and worried glances. Thankfully, most of you have built up a fairly solid reputation as being good around the town, so you don't get like stopped and someone calls the cops on you. But everyone's like, holy shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Finally, you make your way back to the Heaven's Glade Tavern. And the very first thing that happens, I'm guessing Remiel's taking the lead of this party?
Yeah. Carrying Oswald still.
Dude, fuck yes. Now you can sling him over your shoulder now, it's fine.
Nah,
I wanted him to carry like a princess for a little bit.
Well, he's gonna do it until he's dead. So
Simp, I'm simping. I'm simping.
We gotta hose him down first, though.
yeah. Splash the bucket on him.
The very first thing.
Okay, the minute you do that, he will
happens
wake up.
As soon as Remiel gets into the door is... Melira's tits, what happened to you? Valent is there at the front desk, just giving you that exact fucking face from Tails Gets Trolled. What?
Well, it's a bit of a long story. I can tell you later. But for now,
It's nothing good.
yeah, bit gruesome.
You
Good.
you need me to draw you guys some baths?
Please,
Yeah, of
if you don't
course, of
mind.
course.
For the love of
You-
God.
And
you get you and your friend there situated. I'll go get things ready.
Yes, thank you.
She kind of furtively runs off up the stairs to the washrooms and gets things ready for you guys to get cleaned up. Because, like I said, it is the early fucking morning.
All right, yeah. Ramil's gonna put Oswald up on a seat first.
Wakey, wakey.
Yeah, and give him like a light, give him a light little like smack on like the cheek, just like a little like,
fine,
yeah,
It's
pick
fine.
him up.
He's like,
If that doesn't work, can Molly do something really dumb?
please, I need to know what she's gonna do.
So, Druidcraft is dumb, right?
What are you gonna do? I'm so fucking.
You create a tiny, harmless sensory effect that, oh no, that's for weather. But essentially, it's a bunch of weird shit, right? Or the faint odor of a skunk.
Hey, no, no.
Smelling salts.
Smelling salt.
Essentially, I'm gonna make a smelling salt.
Stinky smelling salts.
He's gonna
So-
fall out of that chair. Disgusting.
I'm sorry, are you sure it's not a smelling assault?
Nami.
So Molly's just gonna like you just see her use her two fingers like and just kind of like just do that and a puff of disgusting ass fucking rancid ass smell appears in Oswald's nose.
You can just say she farted. You can just say.
There is a smell in front of Oswald that
He
would
dies.
appropriately like be given the cartoon sound effect.
No, he's absolutely gonna fall backwards out of that seat.
Molly's like, yeah, it's never fun. It's never fun.
What?
Just
What the hell was that?
It woke you up. That's what it's for.
Oswald,
I'm sure there were other methods.
Oswald, you are in an unfamiliar place now. You are in the dining and common room of the Heaven's Glade Tavern. There's almost nobody else here. It is a nice inn, nicer than the ones in Luskin by far. There's a very low fireplace. There's
It's
a
definitely
desk
but
in a
he's-
little lobby area, a little ways back towards the door.
His ass is just firmly on the ground because fuck it. He's not getting up again. He's just gonna sit there.
No, talk to me yet.
Yeah.
Where in the world am I now?
Welcome to Shadowbrooke. You're in the
What was it, Everglades Inn? I'm
Heaven-
The
Heaven's Glade.
Tavern.
Heaven's Glade Tavern. It's kind of where we sleep and eat and all that.
It's a home.
This is Shadowbrooke.
Yes. You're here.
He's gonna just like fall flat on his back. That's it. This is it. This is what he was. This is what he was here for. That's it.
Yeah, Ramil's gonna look at him and like, you feeling all right?
He's lying down on the floor. All that hassle.
Ramiel, he did kind of pass out halfway through the battle.
Right. We're having the proprietor draw a bath for you. I'm sure you. Seems like you might
He
need it.
immediately sits up. Huh?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
What is this? A 5-star joint?
Wait, what's 5 stars?
Yeah. What's I'm not sure what you mean by that.
I'll tell you when you're older. Anyway, he's gonna get up.
I'm over a century old, sir.
I was born a century ago, too.
He's gonna pinch Molly on the cheeks, like, don't you look it.
Wait, what do you say?
And don't you look it, little miss.
Well, yeah. Well, since we're a bit safer, maybe it's a better time to reintroduce ourselves.
Right. I think under normal circumstances, definitely would not. But he did nearly get actually imprisoned, and then also after that die. And you guys were the ones that kind of helped prevent that, obviously. So he looks kind of reluctant at first, but he holds his hand up to Remiel. Like, the name is Oswald Rubicava.
Remiel Larathan, Knight Errant to the Order of Andrea.
He's gonna shake, and he's gonna give you a
shake.
big old nod. It's a hard shake. It's a hard shake.
Well, fucking Remiel's a strong boy. You know, be a firm with his handshake too.
Well, it's nice to meet you, handsome.
I could say the same for you.
He's like,
is that-
all right, anybody else? What about y'all? I'm waiting for the rest of you to introduce yourselves to him.
Molly?
Alicia, did you fall asleep?
Alicia!
Oh my gosh, she did.
Alicia!
I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still here. My mic fucking disappeared.
Okay.
Oh no. I'm still here.
Okay.
We're reintroducing ourselves to Oswald.
Yeah.
Hi, Oswald.
Hi, Oswald.
Hi, Oswald. I think he's gonna pat Lucy on the head. He's like, sorry for jumping over you earlier. How are you?
Lucia's kind of tail like flickers as he gives her a pet.
It's a very like quick, like that.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
condescending,
you know how like
but like there's some goodness in that also.
Yeah.
you know how cats are just like
Oh,
and their tail just
No.
fucking flickers.
that's almost so endearing to him.
Oh.
That's the kind of tail thing that Lucia does.
Yeah.
I want to shake with Vanessa and Nothus.
Shake Vanessa.
No, I'll shake with them.
Shakes Vanessa.
Shake.
I thought Oswald was just gonna grab Vanessa
No.
and shake her and just scream.
He's gonna offer his hands to both of them because fuck it, they're not dead, and they almost were.
Yeah.
This might as well happen. Adult
Might
life
as
is already
well.
so goddamn weird.
It's so difficult. You know, you almost get eaten by a flesh horse spider. You know, it sucks. It's fine.
Knuckles will take that hand. Knuckles will take his hand. Knuckles will know. Thanks for saving our butts.
Well, I only intervened at the end of that, and I mean, I did instigate it, but you know, we did die.
Vanessa won't fully take his hand, but she does that thing where, like, you know, when you take someone's hand, but you only get their fingers.
Just like very gently up and down, like, you are very dirty.
She is too. She got bit like 5 times.
Okay, but you are covered in blood.
That's true. That is true. Oswald at first is kind of like, what the fuck? Like, that's so rude. But then he looks at himself. He's like, is that bath coming any sooner, or? And he's just like looking around at
At the
himself.
top of the stairs, actually, there appears a figure. Oswald, you don't recognize this. Everyone else does. This is Valent Treleth, the owner and proprietor of the Heaven's Glade Tavern. With her ASMR daughter, Arya, she runs the place and generally has been a pretty good host, especially since the party recently saved Arya from a bunch of hags.
The
Hey,
is it
girls.
like everyone notices her? I imagine Oswald's just kind of like looking at him.
Yeah. So
So,
yeah, I don't know if Arya's gonna, or Philip's gonna say anything.
don't mean to interrupt, but the baths are ready.
Vanessa
Thank you,
really gets up.
Thank you, Valent.
Yeah, no, Oswald is like right behind her, like, oh, thank goodness.
No problem. let me know if you need anything.
Thank you very much, Miss. And Vanessa puts her tip in Valent's hand.
Valent happily takes it, but once she brings it a little closer to her chest, she kind of tries to furtively scrub it with her thumb, like.
It's a Corlon coin.
There we
That's
go.
blood. There we go.
Your gloves are not ideal right now.
Yeah, we
It's
gotta.
gonna take a month.
It's not only bath, but also we gotta wash our clothes.
Vanessa, you have
Okay.
prestidigitation.
Yeah, but she's very magicked out. She just wants to lie down for a little bit.
Yeah, she can do
Yeah.
laundry. She can do magic laundry tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow or later today,
Exactly.
whenever.
All right.
Bath.
Everyone takes a bath but Molly because Molly was not fucking it, baby.
Molly should take a bath anyway because she's stinky.
Yeah.
Stinky rat.
Molly has been going through the woods all goddamn day.
Yeah, Molly deserves
Yeah.
to take a bath because she's stinky.
Stinky Rancoon.
The
Yeah.
crypt smell also kind of stuck to you. It's just not
It's
a
not
pleasant
pleasant.
thing.
It's not fun.
That's fair.
Mhm.
You said crib, and I thought you meant crib walking.
Oh my god.
Molly crib walks to the bath.
She does the stinky leg in the bathtub.
That's a stinky.
Oh my god. You guys get a nice bath in, each of you. There's like a set of curtains dividing up these baths in the washroom of the Heaven's Glade Tavern. It's a more communal space than is probably super comfortable, but at least there's enough privacy to get shit done.
I hope I'm not gonna make the joke verbally. I'm just gonna write it down.
Make it.
I'm so afraid.
Make it.
I'm
Do it. Do it. Come
No,
on,
I'm not doing it verbally because I can't say these things on stream.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Molly,
Ruff's
queen of
about
my
to get me
heart.
banned for saying the gamer word.
Oh my god.
The gamer word.
Ref had
Not
an
the
epic
gamer word.
moment.
Oh my god.
Oh my
god.
Okay, I'm not gonna repeat that on
I'll
stream
do.
for obvious reasons.
Give it
but-
to
Unless-
me.
Unless.
You for me?
I just gotta assume everyone's baths are like kind of closed off from one another or something. If it's
Obviously.
like a,
Yeah,
it's like a
they're-
communal thing.
There is enough like curtains and dividers in here that each of you have privacy.
Okay.
I mean, you can like hear each other, but I don't imagine any of you are particularly talkative after that.
Oh, absolutely
No,
not.
not really.
Please don't talk to Vanessa. She will not respond to you.
I love her so much.
All right, finally, you guys collect your various, kind of fucked up clothes and such and so on, and you get to retire to your beds.
Yay. Bedtime at like
Congratulations,
9 a.m.
You have solved my necromancy puzzle.
Yeah. I solved it
Yeah.
with stab.
Stab, stab.
The answer was death.
The
Hell yeah.
answer
I
was
got
stab.
depression.
We did it.
I went to this ancient crypt and all I got was depression.
High key. Yeah. And
Posing like the Witcher bath picture. Shut the fuck up.
that's Remiel. That's Remiel. Remiel's
That's
posting like the Witcher bath.
That's-
picture.
Remiel got his toes out.
Yeah, his toes are out.
That's right.
Back together.
Remiel's the tallest out of everyone. The bath is too small for him. He's gonna fit in the bath, but it's just he has his legs out just like that. That's what this one is.
I
His
like how
toes are sticking out.
Ramil can barely fit. Molly's practically swimming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Molly's doing laps.
Molly's just like in like a just tiny little bath. It's good.
Also, that's to not fall asleep in the tub, Haki.
Don't drown yourself.
Thankfully, Oswald is given like a kind of room for the night from Valent.
Yes.
Just because, man, he looks like he needs it, and he doesn't look like he's going to explain very well.
Yeah.
So,
Oh. No.
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 What are you saying no to?
Oh, yeah, he's not going to explain.
Oh, yeah. The next morning, you get up. There's still a lot of soreness. A lot of those, like, bite marks still hurts. A lot of the, blood loss is still not, like, affecting you, but still makes you groggy and uncomfortable when you wake up. But you're here.
It's
You're
just a
all
regular
alive.
Tuesday.
And
Can I make a
you've
side
saved
note?
3 people.
Yay!
And who knows how many more from Granimus's false sermons. And
Meat.
yeah,
It's just a regular Tuesday.
it's just your regular Tuesday.
Can I make a side note?
Yes.
How's the morning looking? What's everyone doing in the morning?
I will say, I imagine that you guys like sleep for fucking 18 hours and you get up the next morning.
Definitely.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, big rest.
Y'all getting breakfast?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Lucy's still in her room.
Hey. Oh. Yeah, it was like, yeah, Lucy's always looks forward to breakfast, though.
Is someone gonna go check on her?
Molly will.
Yeah, Remy, I will as well.
And Vanessa's doing her laundry.
He's like, I'm too busy.
She got the wash bin and scraper.
Thankfully, with
I gotta do all this laundry myself.
With prestidigitation, it's just a case of kind of holing up in her room and checking each article of clothing very, very carefully to make sure she hasn't missed a spot.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Molly will bring up a giant breakfast of pancakes. They're a little bit burnt on the edges, but she tried.
Depending how big the breakfast
They let her
is.
cook.
Yeah. Remy could help her carry it.
It's tall. It's as tall as Molly.
So, Lucia, how do you receive that?
You just hear a little like
Knock at the door.
taps.
Yeah.
Lucia, I got pancakes.
It's kind of just you hear fucking claws on the floor. Clip your dang toenails, girl. She just creaks open the door a bit and just. Thanks. I'm not really all that hungry.
You should at least have one, minimum.
I should be good. I got some.
We insist, Lucia. Please.
And she kind of just takes one from the top of the stack and just shimmies it back in her room.
Wait, do you just take it like syrup and all?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you just fucking dig your claws in and take it from the top of the stack.
It's that one TikTok where the guy's opening the fucking styrofoam container wrong and just just like grips it.
Actually, if Molly's just kind of like, well, if you don't want to have a whole pancake, I can give you a berry. Is that easier to eat?
Yeah, that'd be much easier.
Cool, I'm casting good berry on a pair of berries.
Hell yeah. Good berry
She
generates
gives
10 berries, actually.
Lucia a berry.
A berry, one berry.
It counts as a whole meal.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Fuck you, see, you're getting a whole meal, not on my one. So yeah, so you just need to eat a whole berry and you feel full. You have all the nutrients of the day.
I want to say that the berry is like, you can get it in one bite, but it's one of those like, it's about the size of one of those big ass multivitamins. Like, oh,
The Flintstones gummies.
yeah,
Give me a Flintstone gummy!
I gave you Flintstones gummy.
Dude, oh my god, I can't believe Lucia ate a gummy.
Lucia ate a gummy.
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 you have your sustenance, Lucia. And for it, I mean, you're already at full health because you took a long rest, but it makes you feel better.
What are we gonna do with all these pancakes now?
Molly will take a think.
mean, we could share it, but also
Molly will take one, eat one, and then she'll go over to Nothis and just kind of like,
where's Benry?
No.
Henry!
He's around.
Can you summon him? I have pancakes that need to be eaten.
We must dispose of them.
Yeah, we don't want to throw them away.
This claps his hands too. And he thinks really hard of this terrible gooey creature.
And this time, Benry just like pops out of a nearby fucking barrel. Like
Everyone fucking hate Benry. Molly, friend!
the lid pops up and his glowing yellow eyes just sort of peer out at you.
Hey, Benry.
Hello. And his long, like, clawed hand just sort of reaches out to wave. It drips a little goo on the floor.
I got pancakes for you.
Hey, not this! Not this!
What?
What's a pancake?
You remember when I trapped you in that barrel of syrup for a day?
Yeah. I mean, I kind of escaped, but yeah.
It's a different lesson in syrup by Molly.
Molly will bring the
Hey.
pancakes to Benry.
It's like flat cake.
Flat cake.
And you cook it in a pan. That's why it's called a pancake.
He reaches out with his spindly hand, takes the pancake, and it just sort of like slides underneath the lid of the barrel. And you hear a little munch, 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 munch.
Thank you.
He wants more.
And the lid shuts.
He's funny.
Boo, we hate your pussy.
We hate its
Oh,
pussy.
we hate the pussy! Also, you know that Molly syrup, like the maple syrup beat. Bussin'.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh,
Say less.
bussin'.
You know that syrup be fresh as hell.
Say less.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Molly knows where to get the good shit.
She's like, I got the goods.
Well, aside from that, are you feeling alright, Nothis?
Yeah. How's everyone else?
He almost died, bro.
Lucia's, still recovering a bit, but she's alright. Haven't checked on the others.
You should check on Oswald. I might do a pit stop at the guild.
I was thinking of doing the same, but I'll check on Oswald.
Yeah, well, I meant I'm more not for the whole thing. I'm going for Lucia's dad.
Right.
You wanna fuck my dad?
Oh my god. Levi mostly isn't a DILF.
This is ref, not this is ref, not Molly. It's fine.
Yeah, it's ref.
That's a ref move.
Well, right, that's what's also a report back to Corellis. That's
I just figured you'd want to do that.
She gives like a smile of like, you fucking suck up.
Well, one of us has to get confirmation that everything went all right. But I'll check on Oswald first.
Okay, let's do checking on Oswald.
Yes, Remy. Yeah, Remy. Is Molly gonna come with him or no?
Sure.
Okay. Remy will go to where Oswald's room is and give a polite knock.
All right.
Is Oswald awake?
I think it takes a minute, and I think you might kind of be like, "Oh, he's just dead asleep."
Yeah, it's like
before you turn around and like leave, he opens the door and he kind of like peeks out of it, and he's like, "Oh, hi,
good morning."
Morning.
Morning. And what do I owe the pleasure?
Oh yeah, just making rounds and checking everyone. Are you feeling well?
As well as I can be. This kind of was my intended destination.
Yes. Right. Don't want to ask you so early in the morning. But for what reason did you want to come to Shadowbrooke?
Reasons, don't worry about it.
It's a long story, but now
I'm sure we have the time to hear about it.
where are you both heading?
Well, we are on our way to the Worm Crusher Adventurers Guild.
Well, I'll join you, and I'll tell you along the way.
Sounds good.
Wonderful.
By the way, he kind of sulks back into the room, and he comes back out holding like the. I put a picture in the chat before of his rapier and the sheath that it goes into. It's like a circular snake thing. He kind of holds it. He kind of like, what's that? Like, kind of not shakes it, but like does that thing where it's like you're, like bouncing it in your hand, kind of like you're gonna drop it, but he's got the balance for it, and he's like, "Do I owe one of you a thanks for this?"
Oh, no problem.
That was Molly.
Well, thank you, little miss. All right, and he's gonna come along with you guys because might as fucking well he has nothing else to do.
Yay. To the Adventurers Guild.
You guys.
Sorry. Sorry. Like I was gonna wonder, like how much will Oswald tell his story?
Oh, literally nothing. He's gonna tell us nothing at all.
Oh, so he's just gonna beat around the bush the entire way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Remember, just gonna just give him a light little just it's like, oh, like what brought you here? Like what did you do poke up here? Stuff like that. Try to make conversation.
Wouldn't you like to know, Paladin boy?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? Where are your parents? I think he keeps it super vague. He's like, Jesus, like what would he say? He's like, never had a good track record talking to other people so openly with things like this. Let's just say I'm avoiding a woman.
Oh, it's one of those.
Not in the way that you think, but let's just say it is.
Well, Shadowbrooke's off the beaten path. Not a lot of people know about it, so I suppose
That was what I was hoping for. She's a bit of a ruthless bitch.
She's a man eater.
I see.
Bitch. What?
Did you just learn a new curse?
Yeah.
I was supposed to teach her the word bitch.
Yeah.
This has been a running theme on. This has been a running theme in the campaign. How many fucking curse words?
Yeah.
Okay,
Question.
absolutely. So yeah.
What does bitch mean?
Oh,
you sweet little thing.
you don't need
I'll
to.
tell you when you're older, sweetheart.
I'm 21!
I'm older than you, going by the material plane's fucking passage of time.
Actually, no, she will. By the terms of material plane, I'm older than you. Just because I was sheltered from mortals.
Can he just like pat her on the head because he's not listening?
She turns into a fucking raccoon and climbs him.
Oh, heavens, what is that? Oh, God.
Just raccooning on him like.
Do not touch me. Get your hands off
You
me.
guys are doing this in this fucking street.
Yeah, we're in the street.
You're getting some real looks.
Remiel's just nervously laughing. He's like, good morning. Hi.
Sir, get your rat off of me.
Molly turns back to a halfling. She like has her arms like on both of on Oswald's shoulders. Her legs are on his chest, so she's like holding herself up. She's like, 1, that's a raccoon, not a rat. 2, stop going!
Molly, it's enough. I think it's
Lands on the ground.
Watch the merchandise. He's gonna put her down. He's gonna grab her from under the arms and put her down.
Molly just kind of like crosses her arms. After all I
did with healing. Everyone still looks down on me.
Listen, little miss. It's fine. It's a word. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
As I was saying, and they're just gonna fucking go on with it.
As I was saying. And
As I was saying. Anyway, is ignoring.
Molly's hair is just in her constant poof these days. She's like,
I love her. I love her so much. He's an asshole. I'm so sorry, Queen. I
no, it's alright.
It's good. It's good.
I respect you.
So,
Anyway, yes.
Molly,
you
you have
guys head
rabies
to
first.
the Worm Crusher Adventurers Guild.
Yay.
The Worm Crusher Adventurers Guild. And let me actually switch to the map for the guild hall.
Yay.
The Worm Crusher Adventurers Guild is a large stone structure in the middle of the marketplace of Shadowbrooke. You pass by a couple of stalls on the way there, selling a variety of different items. A couple of people remember you from yesterday, or rather the day before yesterday, and give kind of concerned looks like, oh, those people kind of just covered in blood. But aside from that, you guys get there pretty easily. The building itself is a long hall with a number of various banners of different countries, mercenary units, and so on, lining the rafters heading down towards the fireplace at the far end. Along the walls, there are a number of kind of like showpieces of various suits of armor, various weapons, more old war and adventuring memorabilia, maintained by the owner of the guild, Carolus Wormcrusher. And let me show him to you here. Carolus Wormcrusher is this mountain of a human man whose right eye has been replaced by a kind of weird-looking brass prosthetic, as has his left arm and left leg. Both of those have been crafted to seemingly be artificially animated metal. He does still walk with a limp and all, but he is just as imposing as he was at what you assumed to be his heyday. He notices you guys enter because, well, not a lot of people are here, actually. Kalina is over at the side of the room, kind of just hanging around at her table as usual, because, seriously, what does she do when she is not on a mission?
Probably doing the thing that, or helping Krista.
I think that was a rhetorical question.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Near the fireplace at the other end of the room, there is a kind of sleepy-looking old dwarf, Balbus Berkowitz, who is just sitting in a chair near the fire, currently knocked out with a big, heavy tome in his lap. And finally, there's, of course, there's also Kalina's thing. She's an elf?
Elf?
You have to pronounce it like that, too. It's got a question mark at the end.
Yeah.
And that is the short version of the various folks here at the Adventurers Guild. Corliss notices you pretty quickly, as I mentioned. Oh, hey, Remiel.
Yes?
I've heard a couple things, namely that, you came into town day before last, literally covered in blood.
Yes. Well, that was because we went out and we succeeded in finding the missing persons.
Oh, that's great. Hold on. When you say found the missing persons, do you mean that you found them and that was what was left, or?
No, we found all three of them, and not only that, but found someone else here. And Remiel gestures to Oswald.
Pleasure.
It is a pleasure to meet you, sir. May I have your name?
It's gonna be Oswald.
Oswald. Well, I am candidly a bit curious as to why you brought him with you.
Well, we wanted to, well, at least myself and Molly want to come by and assure you that all of us are all right. That we're still recovering.
Obliged.
Yes. And, well, Oswald, why did you want to come with us?
Oswald's kind of like half, like really not paying attention. He's just kind of like looking around at everything.
There is a lot of stuff to look at, too.
He's looking around at everything, and I think it takes Remiel like saying his name. He's like,
Because of a pirate veteran, you actually recognize a lot of the shit in here. You recognize a number of mercenary company banners. You recognize like a couple of crests on shields around the room. Like, oh, that kingdom doesn't exist anymore. Oh, that I think that was like an old symbol. It's kind of like a cool trivia game in here, actually.
Yeah. Like, oh, that's vintage. You know, like, oh, they don't use that anymore.
Yeah. Hey, shit, that's from the Battle of Sunrise Canyon. Nice.
Yeah. He really is just looking around.
Yeah. Was there any reason why you wanted to come with us?
Well, you know, I figured I'd get a lay of the land since this was my final destination, essentially.
I am homeless. I am gay. I have AIDS. I'm new in town.
I'm new in town. Yep, absolutely. Just checking out your digs. That's it.
Yes. Oswald was among the those kept prisoner in where we found the missing persons.
They didn't keep me for long.
Yeah.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but the way you're talking about it and the fact that he is here with you and, you know, has a fancy sword holster and all that sort of thing, might I be so bold as to guess that he helped you fight whatever had taken the prisoners?
Yes.
I certainly did, my good sir.
Yes, there's a bit of a long story involving everything that happened.
A lot of swords, a lot of stabbing, a lot of blood.
We can debrief on the specifics after a while. You and me, Remy. In the meantime, was he good in a fight?
Wait, does he pull him to the side? Or does he pull Ramiel to the side to ask, or does he just
No, he is doing this directly in front of Oswald.
Okay.
And he's kind of
was I good in the fight?
He is kind of giving he's kind of giving meaningful glances between Remiel and Oswald as he asks this. Just like, well.
Well, is Oswald gonna say anything?
Yeah. He's like, was I good in the fight? My good sir, you don't know who you are asking about.
I would say that without Oswald being there assisting us, the fight would have been much more difficult than it already was.
That's putting it lightly.
Carolus turns his full attention back to you, Oswald. And it was kind of hard to notice, given he's only got his left eye really in service right now. But it seems like he's kind of just appraising you at the moment.
Oh my god.
He's got an eye for talent.
Yeah.
Only the one.
I think like Oswald's kind of, you know, he's kind of being cocky until like the eye's on him and it's kind of like a little, it feels a little small just because this guy's like just looking at him. It's like, oh, okay. Like he thought he was being disrespectful, but oh, this guy's actually like perceiving him.
He's a big dude. And also, Oswald, I want you to make a history check.
I will. And it's gonna be shit, and you're gonna love it.
History check.
You're gonna love it. Yes, I don't know shit, fuck.
Actually, this wasn't a very difficult one, especially since you have Pirate Veteran. because
yes.
you've been looking around here. There are a bunch of different banners. There are a bunch of different shields. A bunch of different memorable little bits and pieces of battles from pretty much across the last 3 decades or so.
Can I ask, does anything at all, just this is just me being dumb, but does anything at all resemble any, of the fucking emblems of the Lucille or anything of the sort?
What was the emblem of the Lucille?
I don't fucking know. I imagine there's one. I don't know what it is.
In that case, no. There's no
Yes! Awesome.
figureheads or anything like that you really recognize. However, you start to think it, just kind of like in the back of your head, like, okay.
I got a thought.
Okay, hold on, wait. And then you make the connection.
Mhm.
Wait a second. This is the Worm Crusher Adventurers Guild.
Oh, okay.
This is Corolla's Worm Crusher.
Oh shit.
What?
You've heard of this dude.
Oh, what?
You've heard a lot about this dude, actually. Corolla's Worm Crusher has been one of the more prolific mercenaries and generally, veteran soldiers for hire that has really been around in the last solid 3 to 4 decades. He kind of retired from the game a while back, and seeing him now, it's a bit clear why, because it seems he's a bit disabled in his older age. But this dude was renowned as a very, very capable fighter on the field, and a pretty solid, mercenary captain as well.
Wow.
He was generally a solo gig, he didn't attach himself to a company permanently, but he did come in for hire for specific stuff. You actually noticed it earlier, the Battle of Sunrise Canyon.
Mhm.
You remember very vaguely, of course, a story that you're fairly sure gave him his name. You're not certain. He was the decisive victor of that battle because he was the one to straight up shoulder check a young red dragon.
Oh.
So yeah, that's kind of what you're looking at right now.
I knew I recognized you somewhere. Oh, this is where you ran off to.
You know each other?
Oh no, I've heard plenty of stories. Yeah, Mr. Worm Crusher here.
You would be surprised how few people recognize me.
Is that so? Well, I imagine coming here somewhere so back in the woods, you're not gonna find many of folks that do.
Yeah, it's quiet, thankfully, but admittedly, I do kind of miss the old morgue days.
Oh well, I can tell you, you're not missing much.
I like the cut of your jib. So, now here's my question. Remiel, do you think this fellow here, Oswald, do you think he would make a decent addition to the guild?
He is just looking at Remiel waiting for his answer. He's crossing his arms and looking at him waiting for his answer.
Yeah. Remiel he wasn't expecting himself to basically give a fucking a letter of recommendation or anything. He's like, his
arms are crossed, his eyes are half lidded looking at him smiling, but it's if you say some
don't
shit,
fuck this up for us.
He's not.
I will body you.
No. Remiel's everyone's looking at him. He's just is so caught off guard. He's like, oh, well, I would definitely think that it would be unwise to not bring him into the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, me? My opinion? My opinion?
My opinion is just oh, well.
Oh, me? He's that gif of the guy that's me?
It's me.
He points at himself, he's like,
yeah. Welcome back. So Oswald recognized Corollas from all the stories and stuff he's heard about him. And Corollas is asking Remiel if Oswald would be a good addition to the Adventurers Guild. And Remiel is basically saying, it's like I certainly think so. I think it would be unwise to not, try to recruit him. Molly, what do you think?
Oh, yeah, Oswald's really good at fighting. He really held up his own. I think it'd be fun.
That's coming from the rat.
That's coming from the rat.
She kind of smiles over it, and I'm sure it's a good bonding experience, right?
Is there a very low amount of menace behind her eyes?
Sure.
Sure.
No, it's genuine.
Okay.
No, she's just a little sweetie.
Yeah, she got over the little Miss comment a while back. She's just kind of like, yeah, I'm sure it'll be great.
He just called her little miss. I'm so sorry. She just
Well,
It's okay.
in that case,
Catching Molly on a tired day.
Mr. Oswald, I would be happy to welcome you to the guild. And he holds out his left hand for a shake. It is this finely articulated piece of brass. And not like the, creepy-ass gauntlet that Granimus had going on. This, instead, is like his whole fucking arm has been replaced by something that looks like it came off of a Modron or
I'm imagining the arm of that guy from Treasure Planet.
That is exactly what we're talking about, baby.
That's what I was thinking. Oswald, his arms are crossed because he was looking at Ramiel for his answer and everything. But he looks back to him and he's kind of like, his arms are still crossed for a second, but there's some hesitation. But he actually does lean in for a shake.
What is his response? Verbally? Because I imagine he's got something glib to say.
Oh yeah. He's fuck. I have to think. I have to use my brain. What did he say last? Sorry, my brain isn't working anymore.
I believe it was, well, I would like to invite you to join the Adventurers Guild. Or something to that effect.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'd be happy to take you up on that offer. It's a bit boring already, and I've only been here for about a day or so.
You've been asleep for a day, you mean?
I mean, I suppose, but I'm used to worrying about all my crewmates about to stab me in the neck at any given point in time.
Crewmates?
Pirate.
Pirate?
He bites his tongue. He's like, oh.
Now it makes sense.
What can I say?
Remiel's not looking at Oswald disrespectfully, or but he's crossing his arms and kind of looking at him and
disrespectfully.
There's a little bit of disrespect in the way he said that. He's just like, oh, okay, it all makes sense now.
In like a.
It's just like
fuck you kind of way.
Yeah, because
okay.
It was a good holy boy.
Oh yeah, no.
He's a knight, so looking at a pirate and the reason why he's here, it's like, okay.
He kind of mopped the floor with the thing, so he's I don't think Oswald completely notices. He's just kind of looking at him like, yeah.
Well, I gotta say that your experience will not go to waste here. Life of high adventure, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, in that case, did you take him to the tavern?
Yes, we did. That's where we spent the last day or so.
I see. Well, we have a deal with the Heaven's Blade over there. Our various employees and members that don't actually have a home in Shadowbrooke yet just sort of hole up there, and in return, they get a cut of contract fees and such and so on.
Is that so?
That's correct.
Yes, and well, since Oswald was kind enough to assist us on our last journey, perhaps he could, I don't know, get a little bit of, have a bit of an advance payment.
I think I could hang around you guys to have you show me the ropes a bit. It's this isn't my usual gig, as you can tell.
Well, I get the strange feeling that you're gonna fit right in. Welcome to the guild, Oswald. In the meantime, I know that we are going to, or you guys are planning to go and check on Levi. However, I'm tired, and I'm not sure that heading into that right now would be the best idea, so I don't want to stop in the middle of it now. With that in mind, thank you everyone for coming. It has been a wonderful experience to DM y'all again, and I am very glad everyone survived that encounter.
God.
I thought we weren't gonna make it.
We did it.
Once again, I am glad to call myself DM of Shadowbrooke, and I will see y'all next time.
Yay!
Bye.